what it is. Hello.
JC's a little shy.
Hello. Oh,
I
no.
tested it by screaming. It didn't work.
Oh, really?
It's okay. I just won't scream.
Maybe that's like the goal all
This
along.
one trick will make all of your neighbors hate you. Scream.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, good folk. Is everybody settled in? Everybody ready to go?
No.
Last time,
Yes.
the two of you on Draelith, Fang and
Go on.
Talon, Poppy and Clay, made their way into Camp Biteback under the escort of Marv. The two of them crossed the river into this ramshackle refugee camp, the heart of the resistance against the Grimbrand. The camp was alive with chaos and purpose. On one side, groups were training fiercely, practicing with spear and pike. On the other hand, refugees just trying to survive, huddled in damp tents and around flickering fires. Orphans wandered the edges, quiet and careful now, without their sister to watch over them. She had fallen on the last mission with Marv. Inside the camp, old allies reunited. Drin, the Zephyr Valley survivor from the pits, now a shaved-headed and tattooed, under the guidance of Eamon Toll. He stood alert, a night wolf ready for anything. Jarek Stonejaw, once masked and scarred, now showed his jawline, evidence of what he had survived. He now stands as Mira Dovesong's protector. Mira herself, calm, resolute, and impossibly commanding, led with both heart and authority. Finn Dundon returned with a handful of loyal Timberline fighters. He brought a glimmer of hope to those who had none. And the red-bearded artificer was secretly in the camp. Orbeck. His forge had been destroyed, leaving him mobile but vulnerable. Plans were drawn to strike the Grimbrand's Forge Master, the same infamous Brandmaster who wielded two blazing red cleavers and had hunted Poppy and Clay during the collapse of the pit. His forge was located in the scarred forest and on the far side of Mother Moss's swamp, in a place she had not yet claimed. Orvek had also revealed a chance to hunt a Grimbrand lieutenant, a man in a bright red hood carrying an axe he crafted with Orvek's son. Clay agreed immediately, and the plan took shape. Track the lieutenant, gather intelligence, strike strategically. Couldn't get that word out. The risks were enormous. Every step into the forest was a gamble. In the Grimbrand, they're always watching. That morning, Clay ventured out into the swamp and forest and successfully hunted a massive stag. It was towering 10 feet at the shoulder, its fur dark and slick with this moss grown. The stag was a prize beyond measure. But the forest wasn't empty. Behind him, he had glimpsed something unnatural. These 3 creeping forms. 2 were gray-skinned with these silver-haired patches all over them. They were like these blighted creatures from his view. Their bodies were half-rotted but alive, and their eyes twitching in madness. Between them was this bug-like parasite with a human host at its center. It was a psychic predator that fed on fear and thought. Luckily, Clay was able to warn Poppy and they were able to deal with it, leaving the forest momentarily safe. Poppy made her way back into the village, and Clay, he made his way back out into the forest, borrowing a log sled from some of the timber line. He goes and collects his quarry. On his way back in, slowly dragging that quarry back. What are you doing, Poppy, while Clay is doing that this morning?
Oh, you know. I'm kind of curious about all these orphans. I mean, I don't know they're orphans. These are just unchaperoned children. So I'm
are
gonna
you like
wrangle them.
all right. So you go out into the mass of the sort of, what am I trying to say here? The camp. You go into one of the main gathering areas where you see Mira Dovesong herself. She's talking to this younger girl, maybe 13, 14. She's holding this little satchel, and you see Mira hands her a piece of paper before looking up, seeing you, waving and walking off. And you now see as this maybe 13 to 15 aged girl is now playing with about 5 or 6 other little kids.
Yo. What are we playing?
Are
Deal
you
me
going
in.
up to one of them?
I'm going up to all of them.
Okay. So you like go up to all of them, and as you do, like most of them just like look at you with these bright eyes. And the girl in front of you, she has these ratty hair, but you see as it's kind of tied into these 2 braids and tightly put together in a bun up top with a stick to hold it all in place. Who are you?
Nice. I'm
I'm
Poppy.
Poppy. Are you the Poppy? Come here, everybody. Look, this is from Bang and Talon. This is one of the people who took down some of the Grimbrand. At this point, you start to see the conglomeration of all these little kids, and they are in potato sack shirts. You see a couple of them wearing like adult shirts, sort of like dresses now with a rope tied at the waist to sort of keep it together. All of them are kind of wearing what they've got, and they look at you just eyes wide, like waiting for you to do something to amaze them.
So there's no like seamstress in the camp, huh?
What's that?
Like they make clothes?
Oh, that would be nice. My sister, she always
Yeah.
talks about getting a dress. Like one of the pretty ones.
Okay, everyone line up.
They
Organize.
they
Get in a
all
line.
beginning to like sort of line up. A few of them aren't really listening. They're kind of like in a bit of an arc, and a couple of them begin playing in the dirt below and start throwing rocks amongst each other.
Okay. You, whoever's closest to me. You. What's your favorite color?
You point to the youngest, oldest. Give me a bit of vibes here. There's
The
a lot
baby. Yeah, the smallest,
youngest,
littlest baby.
So you point to Cresselia.
Ha.
Uh, uh, well, I like the color of your cloak.
Excellent. I'm gonna use my prestidigitation to change their whole outfit to match my cloak color, which I believe is green.
And at this point, all of them have started gathering around you, like, do me, next. I want this color, I want that color.
Boom, boom, make it pink, make it blue.
All right, go ahead and roll me a general spell casting roll. I'll give you advantage because cute. To
Heck
just
yeah.
see how you do with using your prestidigitation and changing the general vibes of the way everyone looks.
We're making pretty patties. Whoa,
Okay.
17 with fear.
Not bad. It looks pretty good. Everybody's very happy. You can tell, like, at this point, a few of the adults have gathered around. You see a couple of Timberline who are sort of leaned back on this, like, rack that are used for extra spears that are sort of have these big wide smiles. You see at this point, Eamon Toll has woken up and he's sort of making his rounds. And just out of the corner of your eye, you see Finn Dundon talking to another one at the Timberline that's kind of keeping an eye on what's going on. But at this point, all of you see as Clay beckons, as he starts cresting the forest line. Let me scroll down real quick. And Clay, when you're coming back, the camp is alive. Everybody seems to be gathered around. There's this big fire crackling into the center of camp right now as a couple of the people are starting to get together to sort of build some sort of stew as you're bringing this in. And Poppy, you look over with everyone in the camp and you see as suddenly a figure appears over the horizon dragging a massive log sled. And you're just seeing as Clay's boots are sinking into this soft, wet ground as he hauls his prize, this massive stag. And you see its dark moss-grown fur glistening in the morning sunlight as it is just wet. You see these jagged antlers that are imposing. Its bulk is dwarfing even some of the larger tents around here. At this point, a hush spreads over the camp. Eyes widen and whispers start passing around. And then just behind you, Cresselia, he speaks up. Is that the Meyer jaw? And at this point,
What?
Eamon is striding towards you, Clay.
Could I get a hand with this thing? My back hurts.
Absolutely. You see as his boots squelch in the mud, he stops behind the sled and starts running his hands along the antlers. These will make excellent weapons. These are sharp enough to pierce armor. And they're tough enough to hold through battle and survive for another. Finn, come over here, help us. At this point, Finn makes his way from the other group of Timberline, and he kneels next to the sled and starts inspecting the hide. His fingers are brushing against the coarse mud-caked fur. Clay, this is really good. I mean, if we can make use of this will keep the night wolves at least dry in the swamp. If we cut it, patch it, layer it, it'll last through mud, rain, even fire.
All I need to know is if it's good enough to eat. And Clay just like plops his ass down in the soggy grass.
At this point, Drin is walking up, laughing, and gives you this faint smirk as he's sort of pulled down his scarf a little bit. You now see as he has that faded mark of the exile on his mouth. It's very red around his mouth, like some sort of reaction has been happening around his mouth. I'll take the joints. I mean, I can make stew and jerky out of that. Nothing will go to waste. But this meat, you don't have to worry. It's going to be a feast tonight.
Glad to hear it.
At this point, from the edge of the camp, from the two timberline that had come up and were like kind of resting on that spear rack, they started walking up and laugh and started cheer. We can make pouches, straps, even fletching from arrows. Clay, you've outdone yourself.
Well, that's just today. I'm probably going to try and get something later.
Well, no need to rush. Let's get this into camp. Let's cut it up. We're having a feast tonight. Let's celebrate.
Yeah, you guys have fun.
No. You have to join. It's tradition. You get the first meal. No one will be able to relax and have a good time until you do first.
I just want to catch my breath.
Well, we'll have a great seat for you in camp. Come on.
Oh, fine.
At this point, you're like being heavily goaded by everyone. They are not taking no for an answer. This is peer pressure to the max. As everyone
They can drag me. My legs are jello.
As you meet up with Poppy, who is sort of hanging out with a few orphans, and everyone starts to get together to start setting up for this festival. So while everyone is essentially setting up for a big feast, a big celebration, how are the two of you going to spend your day? Because the two of you are not expected to do anything. In fact, you are asked specifically to relax and handle business yourself. Clay, you will have enough time to long rest if you want to. Pop, you know your stipulations.
I mean, I could.
You most certainly could. But you have
Take the big
plenty.
sleep.
You have plenty of time. I would say for fun, you guys are able to do 4 downtime actions during this.
Ooh.
I will limit like your like you can't just heal, stress, heal. You know, those downtime actions, not really those, but like
Sure.
inspect this, work on this. You guys can do a few of those. That's more what I mean. This is a day to sort of prepare for the big arduous journey you're about to embark on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drink some more death tea.
More?
Honestly,
Why
I
wait?
think
Gulp.
I think that would have been like a crazy way to try to poison someone. Just food for thought. Anyways, what are we doing, guys?
Well, I was so full of ideas last time. I'm kind of running a blank. Poppy, you have anything in mind?
Well, first of all, I have a box.
You will be able to
Oh,
open your
that
box
is a
during
good
this
idea.
time. So that is, go ahead and roll your dice for that. Empty chest.
It's a box.
You guys already opened that empty chest. That empty chest is no longer empty. You guys opened it and figured out what was inside it.
Oh.
Yeah, that had...
There was a box inside of the box. Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's a 12. That is the highest roll you can do. That means
Wahoo!
you get something phantasmal. Let's go over here.
It's a
Phantasmal?
Glock.
I'm not even going to roll the consumable table because I had something in mind for if you guys rolled very well for something that I think would be very entertaining.
There you
It
go,
is
Poppy. That's all of the luck that you get.
it is in
Dang it.
consumables at the very top. It is called acid paste. This paste eats away at walls and other surfaces in bright flashes.
Oh. Acid spit.
So you'll be able to
Yoink.
use that to essentially eat away at some sort of surface.
Clay catch. No, just kidding. Don't catch you. Excellent.
What else are we
Man,
doing,
all these
folk?
consumables that I've never used.
Right? You got to start using them. You guys got a lot of stuff. I mean, Clay lost something last session to the little psychic guy. That's also something you guys can do. You
Yeah.
can go and inspect your hunts.
What?
You killed
the guys we
three
killed?
creatures. Yeah. As well as learn more about the Meyerjaw.
I guess that was technically today. So yeah, absolutely. That's
Yes.
going to be one of the downtime actions.
Okay. I'm assuming, Poppy, you're going to be the one to do that since, Clay, are you going to want a long rest?
A short rest probably, but not a long rest.
Okay. I will allow
Join me in the
you to
guts.
use your Sears pipe during this period.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Don't mind
used
if I do.
her
Once I
box.
come up with a question, I'll let you know.
Heck yeah. Poppy, are you going to inspect the corpses currently? Is that your next thing?
I'm going to inspect PF out of it. Absolutely.
So you go over to inspect the corpses and you meet someone else who is a part of the camp that typically helps with recording the fauna and flora that is going on around them. And she has put together a sort of docket for Mira. And as she comes up, she goes, "Oh, thank God. Poppy, that's your name, right? I cannot handle
my name.
this stress anymore. I finished my report. I need to get away from this disgusting thing. Here, take it. If you can hand it off to Mira, that would... Oh, I need a break." And she hands you her report called The True Creature and walks off.
Well, that sounds normal. I'll look at that after I physically investigate.
Okay.
Well, I know what I'm getting myself into when I can just get myself into it.
Absolutely. So what are we looking at?
Were there two that were the same and one that was different?
Yes.
Let's look at the unique fella.
Okay. So
Specifically, how did we kill it? How intact is it?
it is fairly intact on the outside. You actually see that there is a bit of movement to that silken mass of bone filaments, moss fibers, and wet cartilage that have kind of created what looks like a bug carapace and what was a like bony faceplate that covered that human's face to like block the fact it was like a dead human. It looks like whatever that creature is may still be alive.
Oh. I'm not qualified to make these kinds of decisions.
See, that is what we in the business call bad.
Yeah. I guess I'll look at the human face and see if I can get a reaction out of it.
You see, for whatever reason, this creature doesn't move from its spot. It's able to wriggle a little bit. You can see movement, but it's not able to move from its current position. And you see that the dead, decomposed body is sort of off to the side, laying down. It has a pyre built underneath it. They just haven't set it aflame yet.
I don't like this. I'm gonna try to see how the magic is interacting with this thing.
Okay. Go ahead and make a flux check.
How much hope do I have? Not enough for me to use it yet. Hopefully I'll get some. Wahoo! Uh-oh. 10.
So,
With fear.
from what you can see, you can sometimes see the flux of the world in different colors. It helps you decipher what things are. From what you can see, there is a bit of flux still in this person, as people naturally have flux flowing through them as naturally as oxygen flows through them. And the color that is inside it is faded and disappearing, and there's very little of it. And you look over to the creature, and it has that color in a large volume around the center of it. You get the feeling that it feeds on them.
All right, I kick it. Hey, get up.
It kind of
React.
wriggles and doesn't do anything else.
If you don't do something, I'm gonna kill you for real. Poke, poke. Oh, man. I feel bad. How heavy is this? It's big.
It is pretty heavy.
Mm. Right. Let me look at the wording on this spell that I have.
You also have that
Okay.
dossier of the notes.
I'm not reading. You out
fair.
of your mind?
Fair enough.
I'm gonna use telepathy.
Okay.
I'm gonna link my brain to this thing.
Great.
I want my information from a primary source.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna spin my hope and telepathy it.
I need you to make a knowledge roll.
Okay.
A knowledge save. Okay.
Oh,
So
that's
as
pretty good.
you connect to it, you start feeling this heavy shame and fear that you will never be able to save Briar. You are the reason why he's going to be lost forever and alone. At this point, he's probably aged to the point he's already died. You're looking for a corpse. And Clay's going to leave you soon, too, and then you're going to be all alone.
Okay. I cast Wild Flame and burn it to death.
Word, go ahead.
Man, could there be more fear?
That misses. Actually,
it's
you.
sitting there doing
Yeah,
nothing.
it is restrained. You have advantage. That's a good point. Go ahead and roll a d6 and
sick.
add. Okay, there you go. That does it. So you
Wahoo!
set this thing on fire, and then now you hear in your brain, "You fucker," as it burns to a crisp.
I will now take this time to read the dossier.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and send that over to you.
You're not going to see if you can't find that thing that I lost?
Later.
You lost the thing?
Yeah, he's totally sniped it from him. I'm only 33% done with this. Let's read. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So there's the
Wow,
dossier.
it's such a good thing I put my brain in there.
So you can probably bring the dossier back to Clay, and the two of you can look over it together and discuss what you're able to learn from it. And I'd say that'd be that's one downtime action to go out there and get it, and then the both of you can expend a downtime action to go over it together.
Yeah, sure. And then Clay can look for his own crap that got stolen.
So if you guys go over to the cellar chat, it is all there.
Clay.
Hello.
I put my brain inside of a brain device.
Why would you do that?
Why did I do that?
I mean,
Well,
you couldn't have thought that was a good idea, right?
it looked alive. I felt sympathy. And then it took that sympathy and spat it in my face. So I burned it to death. So anyway, here's a book about what it is.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to try and summarize this.
Well, good luck with that.
It's a psychic parasite that tries to make you feel terrible because it's jealous of your existence, and it feeds on you when you feel the worst because you taste better.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Well, I'm afraid they were people.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They what, huh? What? What was that last part?
So
there was
the second half
there was people
of
in
the
there.
dossier is about the gray thralls.
I just think it's a good thing we killed these things.
I also think it's a good thing we killed this thing. Because it was attacking an innocent camp. Probably. Right. These weren't just animals.
No. Something bad is happening.
Gross.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Whenever we inspect the bodies of these creatures, specifically, I'm going to be looking at the thralls while Poppy is looking over the parasite. On these thralls, do I see branding?
You do not.
Can I see any obvious signs of in uh, not enslavement, but capture. Like, for example, bruises on the wrists or burn marks around the neck where they might have been tugging at a collar.
You do not.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, everything about this creature looks from the dossier you received and what you're able to see. Go ahead and roll an instinct check for me.
Can I use my field medicine because I'm inspecting a body?
Yes.
Sweet. Instinct. Dope. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. That's what it's all about, baby.
Oh, that's bad.
Hey, it's an 11 with hope. That's not the worst, actually. So,
You gotta hope.
you're able to get the feeling from what Poppy told you, from what you've read, from what you can see. These creatures were created to cause stress. Their bodies were formed in a way to look horrifying.
That doesn't work on me.
They
I
have
look
been
the same.
magically mutated. And you get the feeling it was from that parasitic creature. It was a sort of secondary effect of one of the feedings.
Well, that just opens up new questions. Where did this thing come from? For some
Other
reason,
question is, go on.
Go ahead. Sorry, Poppy. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
We're talking over each other mentally.
Yeah,
We can't see our
pretty much.
mouths moving.
We're thinking at each other really hard.
I'm just wondering, was this intentional or accidental?
I don't know why, but for some reason I'm getting a vibe that Mama Moss might be involved in this. And if not her, perhaps one of her lackeys. She did have a little laboratory going on.
Would
It's been a year.
remembering the time, yeah, she had the wall of mouths or whatever.
Well, the wall of pelts.
She had that moss-covered wall, and then on further inspection, that was a wall of faces.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if Clay saw that.
He did not.
I think we ushered you out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I dipped before we got that far into her basement.
I mean, how likely is it that I would recognize one of those faces?
Go ahead and make a knowledge check for me.
Oh no. Check it out. I'm about to crit, and it won't matter because I have to crit on an attack to save myself from death.
Holy shit, you crit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
You jinxed yourself, dude.
Now you
It's
got to
even
do
worse
that
because
on
I don't
an
even want to
attack.
know.
So, after closer inspection and further looking at this creature and looking at all of the bodies, you're able to find out that the host body died probably 5 years ago, and the two corrupted bodies are about 3-4 years old. So you don't get the feeling that they are from anything recent.
Well, maybe Mama Moss dabbled in demonology before she moved this way. I don't know.
The dossier says they are not demons,
They look like demons to me.
which I only bring up because it literally specifically says this creature is not a demon.
Right.
Hmm.
Sorry. Got my wires crossed.
Okay, Clay,
Clay
do me a
has
favor.
2 downtime actions. Poppy has 1 remaining.
Do you
What
want
is your
both
favor?
of your downtime actions?
Is that my favor that you're going to give me both of my downtime actions?
No. I want to work on this totem together that I got from Mama Moss and see if we can't, with our powers combined, divine either her general location, if she's kind of got anything to do with these creatures. Like with your tracking and my magic and our telepathy that we have, when might and magic work as one, a villain's plan can be undone.
I don't know who you're quoting, but it's not that easy. My tracking is very much based on physical manifestation. Broken tree limbs, matted grass, droppings.
Well,
This-
poop on the totem and then do it.
There's nothing to track. You're just holding a piece of wood.
Well, it's a moss-covered rope doll.
There's nothing to track. You're just holding a piece of trash.
Hmm.
Now, if you got down on
Digging
all
through my
fours and then like
spell book.
made some tracks in the dirt with the doll's feet, I could track that.
Looking at the totem, Poppy, you see that it is sort of veiled in this umbral coating.
And Clay is veiled in an umbral coating on the inside.
Umbral more means anything alien. Not all umbral is the same.
It's exactly the same. I figured it out.
Look, if you want to sit with this thing and meditate on it and maybe divine something from it, be my guest. I'll try and help you as much as I can. But I don't think I'm going to be of much assistance in accomplishing the task that I know you want to do.
Meditation. Well, I do remember what the old moss mommy taught me.
Which was?
Connecting to the earth. I'm going to take off my shoes.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the totem in front of me. I'm going to start walking.
You feel a natural pull in the direction of the swamp.
What a big surprise. I'm going to keep going.
It just leads you out of
now?
the camp, like all the way to in the direction of the swamp.
Clay pinches the bridge of his nose and says, Poppy, please don't do this now.
I'll stop, within shouting distance.
Just like right on the outside of camp, just while everyone's still getting all of the benches built and set up in the center of camp, and they're sort of still butchering the large Meyerjaw stag. You're just standing outside, and Clay's at the edge of the camp trying to beckon you back in. What are you saying, Puppy?
Can we at least stay for dinner?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Is there anything like a post near me?
Yeah, there are a few like lowered palisades, like along the outskirts of the camp.
Mm. My impulse control is so far away from me right now.
Well, rein it in for at least 20 minutes, please.
I will
Thank
come
you.
back to it. Okay.
I-
I'm keeping my shoes
I
off.
appreciate that. That's fine. Gross, but fine.
All right, Clay, you have one
I'll
last
stuff 'em in my bag.
downtime action and your Sears pipe yet to use.
Okay. For my first downtime action, or second, this would be my second, right?
It'd be like your fourth at this point.
Oh,
This is the final.
damn it, Poppy. Taking up
Yeah.
all my freaking time. I had things I wanted to do, you know.
Bag of coining. I think I sent to
I don't
someone
remember what that is.
how much is in each. I think I sent it to Poppy. What's in the bag?
Oh, the bag I threw at you like years ago?
Yeah, I've just been hanging on to it. I never investigated it.
Let's see.
Dang, when I tell you, I don't remember.
I'm trying to find it now.
I didn't bother making a note of it because it was out of my hands.
Well, you're lucky I made a note of it.
All right, 15 handfuls of gold
Nice.
and 5 gambler coin.
5 gambler's coins.
Yep. It is a two-headed coin that feels strangely fair. After you make an action roll, but before resolving it, you can flip this coin. If you call it correctly, you may swap the results of your hope and fear die. The coin vanishes after being used.
Huh. Interesting.
Yes.
You can turn any hope into a fear and any fear into a hope.
Right.
With a 50-50 shot.
Speaking of, if everybody would take a gander over to my counter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, lovely.
He's just not scared anymore.
No,
Guys, it's okay.
I think he's trying to make us scared, actually.
And what would be your question with your Sears pipe as we wrap up this little downtime section?
Does Orvek seek to end his life?
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's my buddy. I gotta look out for him.
No.
And he's
That's a good question.
acting a little weird.
No, he does not.
Good.
Who does Clay
Okay.
think is answering this?
He's just like sort of pondering about it.
Yeah.
And he comes to the conclusion. I like that, actually.
Clay is kind of coming to these conclusions himself, but Joey is telling Logan the answers.
I get the feeling. No, I like that. It's a good question.
I thought so too. That's why I asked it.
All right. So at this point, everybody has finished the setup. It is getting towards dinner time, maybe 5, 6 in the evening. We are gonna go ahead and take our first break.
Sounds
good.
Gives me time to grab my sandwich.
Yes. Before we get to the fun of the feast. Yabba da boo ba da ba ba da boo ba da bee ba da bee ba da boo.
See, we're
Oh,
gonna
hey,
have a
I never-
party.
I never took my short rest. Do you mind if I do that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Please heal yourselves. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I haven't been at
Please.
full health for a while.
I'm not going to heal myself.
Alrighty, so at this
You
point,
guys got invited?
everyone has begun to gather around and enjoy the fact that Clay brought a massive hunt and everyone is getting fed. Like, this was a massive creature. There is not going to be a lack of food tonight. And before everyone settles in, Clay, you see as Marv cuts off and brings over to you a plate of this massive slab of meat. It's beautifully marbled all the way through. Obviously, the greatest cut that was possible from this creature. And everyone kind of just sits around waiting for you to take a bite.
I don't usually do this, but seeing as we are celebrating. Do I have a fork and knife?
Yeah, there's like a wooden fork and there's some blades that people have all strewn about, like small daggers, small knives.
Got you. I'm gonna take the fork and knife and cut off a very, like, comically small piece, and put it in my mouth without making a single reaction. Just totally stone-faced, chew it and swallow it.
At this point, Orvek walks up to you. Hey, come on now, is that it? We can't dive in until you've enjoyed your fill. Come on, it's tradition.
Without another word, I slam my face into the hunk of meat and just start chowing.
And everybody just erupts in cheers and excitement. Everyone's happy. You start to see as the children start lining up excitedly, getting their bowls. Things are handed out to different people. Poppy, you notice out of the corner of your eye, Dren. Where is he? He is approaching Mira, bringing her a plate with what looks like a couple of rib pieces, like a rack, and what looks like a nice set of wild herbs and different side pieces, like a really nice plate he put together, and he's trying to bring it over to Mira, and you see is like Jarek's trying to get in front of him and block him, and Mira sort of like reaches over and takes the plate and smiles and then kind of hits the side of Jarek's shoulder before taking her plate over. She kind of has a small table over here where she is watched and guarded, and she starts eating.
That's a point for Dren.
Clay is going to wave to all three of them and request that they all sit across from us.
Go ahead and make a presence check.
Join
at
our pop at the
advantage.
other table.
A presence check.
Yep.
Oh, he doesn't have any of that.
Well, I've got a little bit. Oh, can I use Calm the Beast experience on this?
Absolutely not.
Ah, damn.
Guys,
I made that experience really OP, but now it only really works for animals.
Okay, that's fine. You said at advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
You are the host, essentially. Hey.
20
All right,
with
so
fear.
you're able to convince Dren to come and sit down, but it looks like Mira wants to stay at the top here. But Dren, oh, goddamn, it's very unfortunate, the placement that I can put these guys.
That's fine. That's
And
close.
Put him on the table.
it looks like Eamon actually comes and joins him, and Marv, Orvek takes his place at the end of the table, as he likes to do. Finn sits next to Poppy, and it looks like Marv and Finn are kind of like fighting for a spot next to Poppy, but Finn makes it first. So you see as Marv begrudgingly like makes his way around the table and then sits on this side, and then like forces Eamon to scoot over just so he can sit across from Poppy.
I am making so many notes right now.
At this point,
Separate
you see as everyone has like eyes on this table, as the main figures of the camp are all really gathered together. And Poppy, as you're looking around, you notice as that skinny 14 to 15-year-old girl, she's currently up here at this, what looks like a wide stone bowl that has been created as some sort of like ritual site as she's up there. And you see Mira actually puts down her food, makes her way up there to speak with her for a little bit. You kind of see that as out the corner of your eye as you have talked to her before. You notice her moving.
I'm in my element. I can people watch. I'm even going to sketch everything that's happening
Sweet. Like as Poppy or as?
as Poppy.
Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha.
So, Clay, how'd you feel the Meyer jaw? It's kind of, folklore around here. Dangerous creature.
Well, I tell you,
Oh,
there's not a whole lot of things that I can't take down with an arrow.
Oh, really? You're the sharpshooting type.
On occasion.
How do you feel about
But
water?
this time I just got lucky. How do I feel about water?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to breathe in it.
Can you swim?
Can't you?
Yeah. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to join the Night Wolves.
For a swim?
Just a mission or two. Feel like with your archery, make a good asset. At this point, Orvek kind of speaks up. Oh, aye. Back off. Clay's mine. Already have dibs. We've got a mission together, all right? You already have that weird bald one who just growls with his scarf. Okay, Clay's my friend. Go find your own.
Clay sits
for
down his
Orvek?
hunk of meat, and addressing both of them, Clay says, "First and foremost, I'm here with Poppy. My mission is to keep her safe. Orvek, I consider you my friend. Dren, I consider you a close personal ally as well. That's just because we don't know that much about each other. But to answer your question,
It's all right.
I-
It's not the first time I've been kept at a distance in this camp.
Oh,
to answer your question, no, I'm not opposed to going on a couple of missions, but I'll have to attend to Poppy and to my previous arrangement with Orvek first.
All right. If something works out with our schedules, then.
And who
Poppy.
knows? It could be fun.
Who are you talking to? As you have your own.
Finn. Isn't it obvious? A Finnegan?
I like how when you click on Finn, he's dead.
You know,
Oh.
I was kind of worried when I first put these on. You said they were going to be weird, but they're actually quite comfortable. I actually find a couple of side pockets. I've never really had pants with these many pockets so well stitched before. I actually never seen such good stitching before. These are some good pants, Poppy. I've got to thank you. I'm going to repay the favor. Is there anything you'd like? I'll get you a gift. I'm a good carpenter. I
A
can make you something.
gift? Oh my gosh. Finn, anything you give would be a gift.
I'll whittle you something. And at this point,
That would be
you see
delightful.
as like Marv is like scraping the side of the bench table with his sort of defender attachment on his arm. Yeah, I can whittle too. I can whittle something pretty big.
Marv, aren't you married?
Okay, Marv. I mean, I think your arm is pretty cool. Like, you don't have to be a whittler. I think killing people is pretty cool.
I'm pretty good at that. We need to get out of here, though.
I mean,
This camp's driving me crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna finish eating.
all right. I'm a little, like, concerned about the state of this camp. Am I the only one who knows how to sew? You're, like, so impressed with these pants, and all these orphans are running around in rags.
Well, we don't really have a surplus of materials, to be honest with you. And so most of everything's patchwork. It's not so much that not anyone knows how to sew, it's that we don't really have much to sew with.
Does he have, like, visibly patched, like shirt or anything?
Yeah, like you can even see it on his token art. Look at his token art.
So
Wow,
here's
that
the
looks like
thing.
shit.
I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time here. Some prestidigitation once more. I can repair small objects.
What is this? The camp of the Lost Boys?
So
Make a man.
spellcasting roll
Let me
to
tell
sort
you.
of like magically mend his shirt.
Yeah, I'll use a hope for a magical prowess experience for that. Ooh.
Okay.
15.
So
rough.
you're not able to fully like get all the patches out, but you solidify the color and sort of solidify the texture, which is the big one, where it doesn't feel like a patchy shirt.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Oh my god. Poppy, you are my favorite person. This is awesome.
Oh, that's a point for Finn. He's got 3 points to Marv's 0. If Finn were to look over, he could see me put a tally in his column.
Go ahead and make a instinct roll for me.
Uh-oh. I don't instinct very much. But today's the day. Oh my
You're welcome,
gosh,
by the way.
today's the day.
You get the feeling that whatever feelings there may be or may not be between you and Finn and you and Marv, they're two different types of feelings.
Oh yeah. I have a star on Marv. For reasons I will not disclose. And we will find out later.
All right. Any other conversations you guys want to have before as Mira and this young woman the young woman takes her seat back down and Mira's making her way up to this large podium area.
Clay turns to Eamon and asks, "So, about when did you find your way here in the camp?"
Well, to be honest with you, I have only really been here about 6 to 8 months. I'd probably say closer to 6 than 8. An old ferryman pal of mine found me, had me dust off my gear and get my ass down here.
That old man, is he still kicking around?
I would hope so. The only reason I'm down here is because he beat me in a wager. And then he beat me in another. And then he beat me in another. And then I had no money, so here I am.
Does that mean he's good or are you bad?
Well, I'd like to think he's one crafty bastard.
Well, the next time you see Elrin, tell him Clay's back in town.
I will. Did you know him well? He was a good buddy of mine. When I first got into the line of work of ferrying is when I met him, and he showed me a few of the ropes. I'm more of a militaristic type, so I had a bit of a chip on my shoulder, and he helped me brush it off.
Well, I can't say I know him that well, but he did save Poppy and I's life, and consequently, we saved his.
Well, good on you. Part of me wants to thank you, but another part of me thinks if you didn't save him, I wouldn't even be in this shithole. But we're all here now, and it's not so bad. We'll get out of this.
Hard to be mad with a full belly.
Yeah. He starts eating again.
Clay once again slams his face into the meat hunk that's on his plate.
And at this point, the feast falls quiet. The fire crackles lower as Mira steps forward. Jarek taking his place at the end of her podium. You see as someone quietly douses one of the lanterns near the shrine bowl. Not on purpose, just instinct. The camp knows what's next. Mira doesn't raise her voice. She doesn't need to. She stands with her hands folded on the podium. You see her knuckles are white. Her voice is soft at first, worn at the edges. The voice of someone who's practiced being strong in private, and at this point you guys hear as she finally failed. There are people who pray to the gods. At this point she looks over the camp. Night wolves, refugees, children with food still in their hands. And then there are people who pray to the dead. She breathes in, sort of steadying herself. The sister never told us her god's name. Not once. Not even when the grim brand burned the river quarter and cracked the shrine stones. You guys see a few people around the tables nodding. They remember what she's talking about. She said, "The dead listen better than anyone." She kept an old shrine in Hollowfield, older than the city, older than this war. She said it wasn't a place to ask for miracles. At this point, you guys hear as she sort of cracks a little and then tightens her voice. This was a place to remember who have paid the price. Every night she prayed. Not for victory, not for survival, but for the names. She prayed to the ones who stood where we stand now and didn't get to leave. You guys hear as the fire pops over the silence, and you see as her eyes are glistening over. She told me once that if she ever died, she didn't want tears at her shrine. She said, the dead don't need sadness. They need witnesses. So tonight, we witness her. this point, the silence creeps over everything before you guys hear this stool scrape softly, and you guys all look back towards the river shrine as that 14-year-old girl stands up. You guys see as she's holding this folded piece of paper, this river-stained parchment. It looks like it's been read many, many times. You see the creases are soft. There's ink smudged where tears have fallen and dried. Her voice is small, but she doesn't stop when she starts.
She said she didn't have much. She said anyone who did this work long enough learns not to own things. Because everything you love becomes something you have to leave behind.
You guys hear quiet sniffs from around the crowd.
She left her blanket for the children, the warm one. The one she wrapped around the smallest when they cried last night.
You guys see the smallest child now clutching a familiar cloth a little bit tighter.
She left her prayers to the river. She left her name to us. She said if anyone asks who I was, tell them I was a voice for the quiet.
At this point, you kind of see as she wipes a sleeve across her face. She's a little embarrassed. She's been talking in front of a lot of people. She's not really comfortable, and she doesn't fully understand even what she's saying, but she's determined to get through it.
She said she didn't want a marker or a stone or a song.
At this point, she looks up directly at the two of you, at everyone who's fought at this main table.
She said if the children live long enough to forget my face, then I did my job right.
At this point, everyone slowly, just silently breaks down. People bow their heads. Hands are reaching over for others. You guys see over in the corner, one of the night wolves removes their helm. And then you see as she folds the paper, her hands trembling. That's all. No one speaks for a long time. Then, one by one, people stand and place something near this shrine. A broken badge, a child's ribbon, a spear tip dulled by use. All of them whispering a name.
Clay is going to approach and leave an offering as well.
All right. What do you leave?
My compass.
Alrighty. While you're there leaving the compass, you hear a few of them whisper the name Sister Halloran Vale. And Mira,
Vale.
as she was there leaving an offering as well, hands slips you a note.
Clay will pocket it quickly.
Before you see as she makes her way out of this main feast area.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, I hope that's not important because I'm not about to pull it out right now. Actually, that's a lie. Clay is going to excuse himself to the bathroom.
All right. So, Clay, you kind of make your way far away from prying eyes into a separate corner of this camp. And Puppy, if you would, as Clay reads the note.
Yes. Does Mira have an accent, or is it just light?
It's just light. There's like a touch of an accent in there, but I constantly forget, so.
Okay. The note says, Play. Read this once you're clear of camp, or if you need it sooner, step somewhere the firelight doesn't reach. After tonight, I'll be going back into hiding. Too many people saw me speak. Too many eyes lingered longer than they should have. If anything goes wrong after this feast, assume I was already gone. You won't see me again before you leave, so what follows needs to be enough. You're being entrusted with 2 grave snitches. They're waiting in the main meeting tent now, settled in the rafters. Once I say your name aloud, they'll mark you as their handler. After that, they won't answer to anyone else unless you're dead, and even then, not always. They are not pets. They are not messengers in the way birds are messengers. They are trackers that remember people. Knuckle is the larger of the 2. He moves slowly, deliberately, and never wastes effort. He prefers clear instructions, familiar scents, and direct paths. When Knuckle accepts a task, he commits fully. He will not detour, investigate side trails, or improvise. This makes him reliable and predictable. If Knuckle returns early, it means one of 3 things. The target is closer than expected, the trail was deliberately erased, something made him decide the task was no longer survivable. Knuckle does not spook easily. If he chooses to come back, trust that choice. He has outlived handlers who didn't. He will never bring you anything extra. If he returns empty-clawed, assume the message failed cleanly. Wick is smaller, faster, and far more curious than is healthy. She prefers strong emotions tied to a scent, new names, confusing routes. Wick explores. She listens. She learns patterns. She understands more than she should and enjoys proving it. Wick sometimes returns with small objects, marks scratched into bark or stone, a message delivered and something she decided you should see. Do not punish this behavior. It's how she maps danger. If Wick returns late, it usually means she learned something worth the delay. If she doesn't return at all, assume someone noticed her or followed her. Wick will test boundaries. If you don't set them, she'll decide where they are herself. Give either Gravesnitch a name, spoken clearly, a scent, blood, cloth, ash, or sweat, a single intent. Do not give them layered instructions. They don't misunderstand, they reinterpret. Never lie to them. They don't understand deception, but they remember contradiction, and that makes them unreliable later. Do not keep them near fresh dead longer than necessary. They become distracted. If either Gravesnitch refuses to take a task, assume the route is watched, warded, or baited. They won't refuse out of fear, only judgment. They are effective because they are not loyal in the way people are. They don't care if you're brave. They care if you're consistent. You are. That's why they're yours now. If we don't meet again, know this wasn't a gamble. It was a calculated trust. Signed, Mira Dovesong.
I guess I'm a father now.
Mazel tov.
Okay. Clay will fold the note back up, stick it back in his pocket, and then he thinks twice. Instead of putting them in his pocket, he's gonna eat it. No, he's
Set it on fire.
he's going to speak the command word.
Do you
And
remember
place
it?
it in the chest. I'm pretty sure I never got it.
Poppy did. You would have. You need the command word.
All right. Telepathically, I ask Poppy, "What's the command word?"
I'm pretty sure it was Delandra.
You were so close. I'll give it to you. It's Thelalandrum.
Thelalandrum.
Easy.
So with that, you're able to open this chest and slip it in, and now you have a closed chest that only you know the magic word to open.
And me.
All right. Cool. Well, yes, and Poppy, but that's fine.
Do you make your
trust her.
way?
I'll remember the
back
word.
to
I
the
won't
camp?
remember that you owned the chest.
Even better. Okay. Well, with the note placed in the chest, I will return to the table.
Alrighty.
Thank goodness you're back. I'm sweating. Things got so tense.
I know. I was surprised you were able to hold it down.
I was scared if they moved, they would look at me.
Hang on just 1 second. I'm actually going to track what I have in this.
How do you spell the name of the sister that was spoken?
Is that you saying you forgot her name?
Sister H. Vale.
That's what I thought. Halloran.
Okay.
And I'm sorry to ask
I
so
don't
soon
want to
after.
be here.
I'm sorry to ask so soon after you just read the note, JC. But what were those things called? Death gigglers or something?
Great
Death snitch?
Yeah, that's right. Death gigglers.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty. So are you guys trying to make conversation with anyone else before ending this feast in this section of the night, or are you guys just calling it good?
I might speak to Orvek really quick.
Okay. He's just finishing off his bowl at this point.
So, when are you expecting word back from your scout?
Well, I sent a messenger, so I should receive word back tonight. I'm thinking of making a bit of forward movement. If you're down, I have a feeling we're gonna have to cross over to the outskirts of Halliford one way or another. So getting into a closer position before we need to might be the best case. I mean, I'm rested all day. I just ate a nice meal. I'm pretty much ready to go.
Indeed. Well. Poppy, you're still sitting next to me, right?
Yeah, tensely.
You've been hearing all this? Or have you been distracted?
At this point, Marv is going into and telling Poppy about the first time he met his wife.
Okay.
The question is, am I listening?
It's up to Poppy.
Right.
And I am.
All right.
I'm listening.
Telepathically, you hear Orvik wants to make a move tonight. Are you coming with or are you staying?
Yeah, I want to get out of here now.
Okay. And Clay looks at Orvik and says, yeah, we can do it tonight.
Alrighty. Well, Clay, sharpen your axe. Prepare yourself. It's going to be a tough one, but it's going to be a good one. I'll be escorting the two of you, and I'll be along for the ride, so I'll have your back. Poppy, we have a bit of equipment here that I thought you'd make of use. We don't have any real spellcasters, so I figured keep this stuff hidden away so no one mess with it or try to reuse it until you made your way back. I thought you'd like it. And Poppy, did you make your decision
Please be a
on
bomb.
if you wanted the two-hander or the one and twoer?
Let's do the 1 and 2er.
Alrighty, so he hands you this wand with this turtle skull on the end with purple and red feathers all attached at the end, and this very well forged dagger. This dagger, I've actually designed it based off of the defender attachment that I made for Marv. He more uses his daggers for defense rather than attacking, and I figured that might be of use for you. I also wanted to give you a few of these tools that I had lying around. I don't have very much use of them, but I figured it'd be pretty useful to you. And he gives you some of the, let me pull it up real quick so we have them and I don't. The Tinkerer's Multi-Tool.
I love a multi-tool.
So you get the Parrying Dagger, the Tinkerer's Multi-Tool, and the Enthralling Wand. The final thing I have is this little pendant. And by the way, at this point, her and Orvek are kind of in this separated tent area where he's showing her all of these things. I have this little pendant. It's kind of a charm. It's sort of a combination of my craftsmanship, a bit of dwarven rune magic, and I actually got a bit of help from Jinya before she went a bit mad. I was thinking of giving it to Clay, but the camp and talking to Mira, apparently there's a lot of glass I need to walk on, if so to speak, when it comes to Jinya and you. So I wanted to show you it before I hand it off to him. and he shows you the Airblade charm. And you kind of recognize the magic within it, and you're sort of able to inspect it and get a feel for what it's able to do. You can attach this charm to a weapon with a melee range, and then 3 times per rest, you can activate the charm and attack within close range.
Interesting.
Also, I found out each one of these squares is 5 feet, not 10, so close range is 30 feet, not 60.
That would make sense.
So I'll give you this charm. If you decide to give it to Clay, I'd be appreciated, but I'd understand if you want to hold on to it.
I do like keeping things from Clay. But
What was that?
What? Nothing.
I'm
I
sitting
just
right
wanted to
next to
give
you,
you
you know.
something later.
Oh, all right, cool.
They're separated in a different part of the tent. I'm gonna go get ready now. I've got a few rations to prepare. I'm gonna get my sack all put together, and we'll head out.
Hmm.
Why don't you take that
Okay,
wand
sounds
for
like a
a
plan.
spin and make use of that dagger. Make sure it feels comfortable in your hand. We don't want to get into a tussle, and you don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking through my spells to see what I can safely cast on him.
You can also just use the wand to cast like an attack. Like just shoot a magic flux bolt.
Well, I'm gonna cast levitate on him.
All right, so I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
start
levitate him.
walking. I'm gonna start preparing. I'm gonna go back to my tent.
Yeah, start walking away.
And
Does
as
a 10 hit him?
it does, because he has bare bones.
Okay, I float him over in the direction
Where
he was
is
walking.
his bare bones? Here it is.
Probably underneath his bare skin and muscles.
Alrighty. So yeah, he's as he starts walking away, he's slowly rising. Why, and what are you doing to me, Bobby? What is this? What is
I'm
going
testing
on?
it out. Giving it a whirl.
Stop
Yeah, I
it.
think it's working.
Stop it. And you start to see his legs flailing very quickly in the air. I don't like this. I get seasick, and this kind of giving me the same feeling. Stop it. Oh,
It's air. There's
oh no,
sea.
I'm spinning. And you start to see as like his legs start coming up and his head starts going towards the ground. Help me, fix me, please, come on. This was a funny joke, Poppy. This was funny. Stop it. I will throw my hammer at you.
Yeah.
Poppy, put him
Oh no. Okay.
Clay!
Gently lower him. I'll set him on the dirt.
I just gave you gifts, and that's how I get thanked.
You said to test it.
Go ahead and make a presence check for me.
Easily.
You could have tested it on me, you know.
You can use the new effect of your enthralling wand.
Oh my gosh, yeah, hang on, wait.
If you would like to read what that does for
What
the
is it?
class.
Busted open. Wand of enthrallment. I gotta put it in the chat to see what it does, I think. I can hit the persuade button. Use a stress.
There you go. Before you make
And
a
throw
presence roll,
it
you
on
can
the
mark a
floor.
stress to gain a +2 to the result. So you
Yeah,
trade stress
I'm doing
for
it.
more presence. Go ahead.
Plus
Make
2.
your roll. That he told you practically to do this.
It's not practical. That's exactly what happened. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh
Okay.
man, I thought it was another crit, but it's a 20.
I mean, I guess that sort of makes sense, but you know, you could try your magic and less. I'm gonna go get ready, puppy.
Uh-huh.
And he starts
Okay, have
making his
fun.
way out to his tent.
You guys see that? Don't mess with me.
Anything more the two of you would like to do before we
Yes.
get ready and head out?
Marv, Finn,
Oh,
I want to tell you something before
Yeah.
I hang out tonight.
Oh.
Okay. I poisoned myself,
What?
so it's possible that I might die.
What?
So,
What do you...
you know, if that happens, don't worry about it. Then I walk off.
You see as like Marv kind of like tries to get up, and then like he didn't realize where the dagger part on his arm was, and it gets caught in the table, and now he's like trying to struggle to get up, and like Finn was going to chase after you, but now he's like trying to help Marv get out of the table, and then they both lose track of you.
Lou, skip to my Lou.
Clay, are you doing anything?
No, I feel pretty good.
All right. Well, we're going to go take another break as we get ready for your guys' little mission here.
Indeed.
Yeah, you used all that fear and now it's all back.
Oh, yeah. If you guys wouldn't
Well, I hope you
mind,
enjoyed using all of your luck.
take
Dang, I almost finished my donut.
This is going to be a one where I don't want you guys to zoom out. If everyone could be so
Okie dokie.
kind as to come to the forest trail.
No. I changed my mind. You guys do it yourself.
Yep.
And
Lorvek, I guess it's just you and me, buddy.
and on your guys' way out into the forest, Orvek was able to pick up a message from one of his own grave snitches. Speaking of, Clay, do you stop by the meeting tent to pick up those grave snitches that were mentioned to you?
Yes.
Alrighty. So you make your way into the meeting tent, and up in the rafters, you see this light gray with this dark black streak on its spine, with this roped, pleated tail, this squirrel-like creature. And as you walk in, it just starts tilting its head at you back and forth each way. And then sitting on the center table, you see another one just kind of propped up, looking at you with its tail wrapped in its hands. It's dark black with this ash gray streak on its back.
Clay looks at the one in the rafters and says, "Well, I guess you must be Wick." And looks down at the one on the table and says, "And that must make me you, Knuckle."
You notice as their eyes, they're glossy, black, and reflective. They're catching the light around you like whetstones, and as you look at them and mention their names, they immediately hop up and come up to you and are now at your feet. Knuckles sitting right at your toes. You see as Wick is kind of messing with the hemline of your pants, going around in between your legs.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I guess you two just wait here. I'll be back later.
They scurry off outside of the tent.
All right, cool.
You meet back up with Orvek and Poppy, as Orvek is now leading the two of you through this forest path. As if you would take a look over at my counter here.
Mm-hmm.
Clay, I would like you and Poppy to both make an instinct check as you are now making your way down this forest path.
Lovely. Let's get it.
Can I get any hope ever?
Well, I just got a natty one. Does that mean you're going to get a hope now?
No.
So, as you guys are traveling along, Orvek and Clay are kind of leading the front, making conversation, hanging out. Poppy, you're kind of left in the back, just looking at the flora and fauna. The last time you were through here, you were only really in the scarred forest, so everything was kind of dead, depressing, and no one wanted to be here. Now, there's something to look at, you know? You look up onto this cliff face, you can kind of zoom out a little bit, and as you're looking up on this cliff face, you see a pair of eyes peering over it that kind of immediately duck back onto the cliff face.
Oh. Hey, Clay, I just saw a pair of eyes peer out and then duck back into the cliff face. Also, I guess Orvek too.
Where?
What?
The forest has eyes, you say?
Poppy,
Well,
are
I
you
guess you could phrase
seeing
it like
things
that.
again?
Again, I only see the truth.
You see as Orvek pulls out his warhammer.
Well, in the message, he said that the Grimbrand patrols are kind of heavy around here. I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into a few of them. Puppy, there's a cliff up
Take
here.
this.
You handing that to Clay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Clay, you get this charm from Poppy that Orvek made with Jenya.
Whoa. Okay. Question: When if I activate that charm, is that like a blink step?
No. So you can put it on your weapon and have an air blade within close range 3 times.
Ah, okay. I see. Got you.
So you like swing your axe, and then the arc kind of creates this air blade using the charm as a conduit, and it sends itself out.
Yeah, I follow.
Puppy, there's a bit of a rise up here. Me and Clay will stay on the path. You cover us from up above.
Aye, Captain.
And then Orvek starts kind of making his way over cautiously. He's gonna go ahead and roll a stealth check. He, as you move that way, he kind of like points out this way. I can't ping for some reason. Up here.
Oh,
Up that way.
the ping.
There's a way to get up onto the cliff face.
Whee!
Go ahead and roll his stealth check.
That's not great.
You cover us, Puppy, okay? Don't forget to look out for me down here. I don't want to get caught slipping.
Yeah, I'm looking out.
Okay, good. Clay, are you gonna back me up?
No one's gonna sneak up on us.
Oh, yeah.
Just the 3 of us out here.
In the eyes.
In the eyes.
Well,
Man, looks great.
we if we're worried about being ambushed, we could just sit and wait quietly for a moment.
At this point, the
Ooh.
pair of eyes Poppy saw over the cliff face, you see as someone walks up.
Who are you? Why are you all out here?
Oh.
Just enjoying the evening air.
That red beard. Are you a dwarf? Ah, shit.
Whoa,
Clay, I
no,
think they're onto us.
No, unfortunately, Mother just dropped him a couple of times as a child.
Go ahead and make a presence check.
And the fact
This
that
is
it's
so
not a
dumb.
disadvantage is crazy. Hey.
16 with fear. Lovely.
Oh, he's one of those deformed types. What's wrong with his hand?
Mother also wasn't very attentive whenever putting hot pots down on the table.
Go ahead and make another presence check.
Since I succeeded the last one, can I have advantage on this one?
You didn't fully succeed the last one.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Oh.
Hey, I'll take that. 21 with hope.
That's pretty unfortunate. Is that why it's all shriveled up, little
Indeed.
boy? I am not no little boy. Clay, what are you telling this guy?
He's my older brother.
Well, if you guys want to pass through here, you gotta pay a tax.
tax. What exactly would this tax entail?
What exactly
Pay
do you
a
have on you?
tax.
How about you just leave everything you've got and keep walking?
Well, that doesn't sound like a tax to me. That sounds like robbery.
I'm not robbing you of your life.
Mm. No, then that would be murder. See, you're using the wrong words here.
I'm not a wordsmith.
No, you're a robber or a murderer. You just haven't decided yet.
I think you better watch your tone, or I don't think the tax will be enough.
That's a
Do
one.
I hit him?
Take your hope.
Ha ha.
You rolled a one.
You just barely miss as he feels this sort of magical energy sort of wrap around him, and he clocks you and sees you channeling something on him before he yells out, "I'm being attacked, I need help!" And he is knocking an
As
arrow.
he yells, can I throw my my shabby spear at him?
Go ahead and make an attack roll, as he is also going to make a attack on.
Yeah, I heard he wants a tax, so
He has advantage
giving it
because
to
he
him.
is so high up. That is a 14.
Alrighty. That's going to be an 18 to hit him.
That hits. Does a 14 hit you, Poppy?
of course it does.
Alrighty.
Really need to get you some better armor.
You take 11 damage as you guys start seeing a group of Grimbrand moving down the center pathway.
Oh,
Poppy,
lovely.
you start to notice movement on the cliff face above you.
Well,
This one here. Let's go ahead and mark target combat states, if we would, everybody.
That is, ooh, double sixes. Not bad. That is the 15 damage for the thrown spear.
All right. Go ahead and mark combat states on everyone over there, if you will.
Don't mind if I do. All right, I think we're good.
All right.
Yep.
This one is going to go ahead and target Clay. It's going to use its magical knowledge and use chaotic flux. It's going to attack 3 people. It attacks all 3 of you with this cacophony of orange and purple magical energy, and you see as it just hits the stone face around the 3 of you.
Neat trick.
don't do that. Is this like walkable? Can I zoop, 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 zoop?
Yeah, you will be able to. You could just only get to max close range. You can only get to like very close without using like your entire turn.
Done. Target locked. Attack!
Okay. I guess we're doing this now.
Oh,
Looks like the macros are working for it. go ahead and make sure you target someone and then use it. Use the macro for it.
Hitting the target button, selecting you.
You
and
can also
I
just
am
right click
Poppy.
them and then toggle target state, and that should work as well.
It doesn't work when I have a trackpad for some reason.
Dag nabbit.
It's okay.
23 with fear.
There's 23 fire.
All right. So you guys see as this long, thorny vine just erupts out of the cliff face and slings to the top and slashes this grim brand in front of Poppy. How much damage does it take? Go ahead and roll your damage.
Where's my D12s? D12.
2d12. Nice.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's 15 damage.
Is that an 11? Is that another one?
Didn't see it. So I'm gonna ignore it.
Yeah. Yes, it was. It was another one.
I'm stressless then.
Alrighty. This guy, he's going
Yeah.
to,
Not that way.
after getting that huge attack, you start to see a visible lash across his body. You have slashed apart his shirt. You see pierce wounds in his chest, and he starts making his way, climbing down this top cliff face before pulling out his daggers and attacking Clay with them. He's attacking Clay with 2 daggers.
Guess it was
Let's
too
see.
scary.
All right. Does a 15 hit you?
15 just hits.
All right. He's going to use his from above damage, his passive. And you take 8 damage from one of the daggers as it flings by. And you dodge the first one and you try to dodge the second one, but it catches the side and just leaves a small gash. What are you guys doing?
Not bad. My turn. Axe to the throat. Bitch, let's try it.
The throat.
Indeed.
On
He's
which
gonna make
one?
an attack.
Close.
Nice.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
You gotta walk up
there we
to
go.
him.
That is a 22 with hope to hit. Can I not? There we go. Sorry.
Rack up that hope.
That hits
Rack
indeed.
up that hope.
Sweet. Go ahead and roll that damage. Oof. That is 10 damage. Orvak pulls out his Warhammer.
So, as this guy comes down, throws those 2 daggers, you dodge one, take one, leaves a small scratch. You kind of pull some blood off of your face. You look at the blood on your hand, you grab your axe, and you run at him and just slam your axe into his chest and pull it out with this sickening as it pulls out of his chest, and he falls down over dead.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Can I? All right. I'm going to yank that dagger that he got me with out of me.
It's
And
it's in
throw
the
that
it's
at
in like the stone over here. It didn't go in you. It just like sliced you a little bit. But he
okay,
does
gotcha,
have
gotcha.
another dagger on his person. He has a lot of daggers, so you can pull it
Perfect.
off, throw it at him.
I'm going to snag one of those and chuck it at the guy that was
Go
shooting
right
at Poppy.
ahead. It will be at disadvantage because it's such a difficult throw from this angle, and he has the high ground.
That
He has the
makes
high ground.
perfect sense. Absolutely. At disadvantage. There we go. Ooh, that's a
Well,
big disadvantage.
I was gonna
Yep, that's a
reassure
2.
you, but it's honestly not worth it.
So you just take the dagger and you throw it, and it just lands like right here in the middle of the cliff. not even reaching the height you really desire.
I guess my shoulder still isn't really fully healed.
At this
He
point,
just didn't want that dagger.
this guy runs up to Orvek. He's going to go ahead and use his hold them down.
Whoa.
Alrighty.
A 12 is going to hit.
He is now being held down by the Grim Bran. They are restrained as well as vulnerable.
Would you consider that an attack?
Yes. Well.
Yeah?
No. It's considered an attack. It's an attack roll.
An
Sweet.
action.
All right. Yeah.
You ever heard of
So-
a fetish?
As the Grimbrand runs up to Orvek, and I guess does he like get him up in a bear hug?
Mm-hmm. Like he's like
Cool.
he's more like full Nelsoning him. Setting him up to be pelted with arrows and daggers and such.
Ah, I see. Okay then. As he as he goes to begin maneuvering Orvek's body to get him into position, Orvek throws a wild headbutt and cracks him in the nose.
Discombobulate.
Alrighty, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna crush my fetish on this guy over here. And
And-
he has to make a presence check.
Well, Orvek is going to try and get out of that guard.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a.
Get out of that hold.
Let me roll that presence check. He
Uh-oh.
succeeds.
Cool, I crushed this fetish for nothing. Now I just have a dusty, dead thing in my hand.
Alrighty,
Go
go ahead
And
and
Orvek.
make a roll to try to break through with your strength.
Doink. Ooh, 23.
Yeah, he
With
is
fear.
able to easily break out. So you can go ahead and
Sweet.
clear those. I can do that for you. There you go. You made him
Oh, whoops.
invisible. Alrighty,
Where'd
so
he go?
this one is going to step up this way, and he
Better
is
meet him.
going to attempt to curse Poppy.
Joke's on you, I'm already cursed.
So I mark a stress, and when you roll with hope to make the roll be with fear instead. What? Okay, never mind.
When I roll with hope, I don't.
I can mark a stress to make you roll with fear instead of with hope.
That's okay. I never roll with hope. So it's like nothing changed.
I mean, really though. You picked the wrong dude to use that on.
Alrighty, what is
Clay is going to pull out his improved longbow
nice?
and take a shot at that little bitch that was mouthing off to him.
Alrighty, go right ahead. It would be a -2 because of positioning.
Got you. -2.
Succeed.
It's a 13 with fear to hit.
That hits.
Sweet.
Wow.
Alrighty. Let's get some damage up in here. Oh, fuck. 10 damage.
Alrighty. You pull back your longbow. You fire it. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel quite right. You really think you just missed until he peers over the edge at just the right time, and that arrow catches him right between the eyes.
Ooh, that sounds painful.
Nice shot. I'll give her one of my own.
All right, this guy is gonna
I've unequipped my knife on accident.
is now running at Orvek. He's gonna make a couple steps forward. This guy is also gonna make a couple steps forward. Alrighty, what are you guys doing?
How do you
Actually,
make a physical attack?
I'm gonna use a fear to have this guy stab Orvek with his daggers.
Okie dokie.
Do so at advantage because we are big flanking Orvek. Oh my goodness gracious! And
Whoa.
he critated,
That's rough.
but he rolled a 1.
That's
How much damage is that?
Still not great. 10 damage.
10 damage. So Orvek takes 10 damage, and I'm going to use another fear as this guy is going to go ahead and try to attack Clay.
All right. Orvek is going to wherever it went.
Run away.
Yes. Orvek marks 2 stress to
Why is
reduce
it
the
-3? It should not be
severity of
-3. It
incoming
should be
damage.
+3. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit. Yes.
That hits anyone.
I don't know why he has a -3, not a +3. That is very wrong.
He doesn't care that much. He's not invested in the fight.
All right, you take 10 damage as this guy just comes and whacks the side of your leg with a powerful mace hit.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Alrighty, what are you guys doing?
All right. Orvek needs a good
Knife.
reason to use his hammer.
We got like every weapon that exists on this battlefield.
Kinda. I'm going to roll for Orvek first.
Okay. Poppy, you can go ahead and
And
say what
he-
you're doing.
Yo!
19, nice.
19.
Simul roll. It's not a 19.
9.
I missed.
Was that you just slicing out with your dagger at this cultist?
No.
How much damage was
Yes.
that? I couldn't see that.
On Orvek's attack,
Yeah, 17.
that is 17 damage.
So Orvek brings down his hammer hard on this grim brand in front of him, and you can see as he tries to pull his daggers up to block the attack, but he buckles hard, and you can see as the weight of the war hammer meets that grim brand's shoulder, and you see him grimacing out in pain.
Alrighty.
Anything else you guys
Clay.
are doing?
Is going to. Yes. Clay is going to be following in the grim brand that just hit him. He's going to follow in his footsteps and try and take his legs out from under him
Alrighty, with your axe.
with my axe.
In my axe.
And my axe.
Ooh.
That's a 19 to hit with fear.
Nice, that does indeed hit. Roll that damage. How
That
much?
Is it a damage crit?
9 damage.
9 damage. Nice. As you
Alright.
take a good chunk out of his leg flesh. This guy is going to come up behind Orvek and attack him. He's first going to use his Gathering Secrets.
Dang it. What?
Learn something about one of the characters in the scene before.
Oh, damn. This would have been. Never mind.
Making a dagger roll.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It's a +2, not a -2. Ignore that.
Oh,
That is a 18 to hit.
That'll
Who's he
do
hitting?
it.
Orbeck.
That'll do
he's
it for
hitting
both of
Orbeck
you.
with an 18. Yeah, yeah, 18 definitely hits.
Alrighty, let me use the damage. Oof, 13 damage as he is
That
now
is rough,
making his way out.
actually.
Making his way out. Coward.
What are you guys doing?
You're a coward and a douche.
Right.
I'm biting this guy.
Go right ahead.
Do whatever you want. I'm biting this guy. I'm sick of this.
Man, forget this. Orvek.
Nice.
He dies. He has a heart. He has a coronary and needs medical attention. Or at least you would think, because that's what he wants to happen. Does a 15 hit? GM?
Yes, it does. Sorry.
Okay.
Dude, 9/11.
Never forget. Orvek hits with 13 damage.
Alrighty.
Oh my gosh, wait, nobody move. Ignore
As
me.
Orvek brings down his big hammer down onto this Grimbrand, following up with his previous strike, now caving this Grimbrand's chest in.
That feels
Guys. What I've been waiting for this whole game has finally happened. I succeeded an attack roll with fear. So my bite is gonna do an additional D10 magic
Whoa.
damage.
Whoa!
So it's 4 plus Baba Booey.
Baba
Okay,
Booey.
3. 7 damage.
Nice.
So that's
As you
3 more
just
damage than it
sink
was.
your teeth into him, and he now has bleeding visibly there. Actually, he's going to go ahead and mark a stress to turn your hope and fear around. So that is now a hope instead of fear. So he takes 3 less damage.
Oh my gosh.
He negates your ability
Do
to
I
use
still
that.
get the hope then?
Yeah, you get a hope because now you technically rolled with hope.
Can I flip a
Yay.
gambler's coin for Poppy to flip that hope back to fear?
She would have to have a gambler's coin.
I have 5 of them.
She doesn't
I
have
do.
one.
I have one as well. But I'm not doing that. I'd rather have the hope at this point. And I
Okay,
did
fair enough.
attack. Oh, wait. That means I didn't attack with fear, so I can
Yeah, it's still your
pee
turn.
on him. I know what I want to do. Just give me a minute. Click. Orvek, do something.
Well, Orvek already did something. It's Clay's turn to do something now.
Clay, do something.
Sweet. He's going to go for this big fucker's other leg.
Oh. Oh, that's a 12
you like that
12
leg?
crit.
Oh
Oh,
no. Oh no.
I hope you didn't like that leg because it's mine now.
go ahead and roll damage.
Whoa. Anybody else seeing that?
How many?
Oh my gosh, 42 damage.
So what happens to this guy?
Oh.
So, this asshole standing right in front of me decided to enter this interaction by attempting to crush Clay's left thigh. In return, Clay swung around, brought his axe into his left leg, saw that it hadn't gone through, got a little bit pissed off, brought it back around his head and into the right side of the thug, cleaving just above the knee, right through the femur.
And he just collapses down, holding his now nub of a leg, just screaming out in pain as he is bleeding out profusely.
Clay stomps on his head to quiet his screaming.
Hell yeah. Poppy, what are you doing as Clay's corruption goes up one?
I'm gonna shoot this guy with my gun.
Oh,
I'm gonna use 3 hope. And it just hits.
word.
That's 6 damage with my arcane barrage.
So you just
Take
barrage
my
him,
gun.
and you now see as there are singe marks through his cloak on his skin from that barrage. You see the bleeding bite mark. He is looking rough.
And I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. I'm gonna bite him.
All right.
And I
Hey,
won't use my chomper experience. Yes!
So
Yes! Oh,
How does
get
this go down,
death
Poppy?
tea off of me.
as you
Oh, that's the death T crit.
Yep.
That's the death
Yeah.
T crit.
Clay, from down off of this hill, you feel a sort of vibration as you look up and you see that Poppy's eyes have come completely black. They have been completely covered up in this black darkness. And it isn't just like the solid, milky, like reflective black that the grave snitches have. This black is like an empty void, sucking you in instead of reflecting everything out. And you see what feels like a visible aura emanating off of Poppy as she lurches at this Grimbrand, taking him off of the cliff with her. And what are you doing?
I latch on to his throat and I chomp so deep that the black tea regurgitates out of my body and goes into his wound, and it festers from inside of him and spreads, turning his veins black as he twitches and twitches until he stops moving.
All right. And they make it like halfway down this cliff as you now see her sort of lift herself up from this corpse as it's just twitching there. And you now see this guy is making his way this way.
Oh no, I'm a bad influence.
I feel way better.
All right.
Hey, this dude that I just cleaved the leg off of, is he dead?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
You stomped his head afterwards.
Get
He
this
is dead.
curse off of me.
I couldn't see his grave marker. I can't see any of them, actually. Hang on.
Shoot the man!
There's only 2 still alive. If you wish to give chase, they're going in opposite directions right now.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that guy up there.
What? Where? Oh, yeah. All right. Clay drops his axe and takes out an arrow. Or his bow.
He pulls out an arrow,
A
ready to
singular
throw
arrow.
it.
Nice.
One singular arrow.
Just
He is going
one.
To
One
take
arrow,
advantage. Yeah,
one
right.
throw.
Since this is at kind of a distance.
Don't forget to consume those when you use them,
Yeah.
so that they feel very valuable, and
Don't
I can
forget
start
to
giving
eat
you
them.
guys cool arrows because I know you actually consume them.
I do actually use these. I
What I
keep
mean is
track
they
of how many I use per
disappear.
long rest.
The longer, like, the never mind, just continue.
Shoot your bow.
Cool. I'm gonna make an attack roll. Oh, that's rough. 15 with fear to hit.
Don't move. I'm gonna reassure
moving.
you about it. Hey, don't do it like that.
Nice reassurance. Go ahead and re-roll.
I mean, a 15 really isn't that bad, but okay.
I don't want
It's a 15 with
you
fear
to do
though.
it with fear. Haha.
That's a
about a
17 with
17 with
hope.
hope.
Nice. So you shoot
Sweet.
this individual and you just pass his severe. So you're able to slow his movement now as he took that arrow and he is suffering for it.
Sweet.
Run, Clay.
Can I?
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Can I-
you like
can I take
full
my movement
dead
to get up to him?
sprint. If you like dead sprint, but it'll be his turn afterwards.
Fine by me.
All right, he's going to take the opportunity to take 2 dagger strikes at you.
Sure. Oh,
Uh-oh.
What? That's a crit.
that is a crit. $20 damage.
Oh.
And a 20.
And a 20.
So you take another 10 damage on top of that 20 damage. As 2 of his daggers just... One, he immediately throws at you when you were in a full sprint and you weren't expecting it. And it catches you right below the arm into your ribs and it sinks in. Oh, it hurts bad. And then the other one, you kind of prepare yourself and you lift up your axe, but he's able to slice your forearm.
Yeah, nice try. My axe is already up. I'm bringing it back down on you.
That's a long bow.
That's not what I meant to do, but okay. I
Bring-
whack him on the head.
And my axe. Dunk.
And my bow. Wait.
No arrows?
There we go.
No arrows. Uh-oh.
No arrows.
That's
16
with hope. That hits.
Sweet.
Huh.
14
The old
damage.
zero that
All
isn't
right.
a zero.
Maximum 0.
And you start bringing your axe down on him. He lifts his hands up like, wait. Do you go through with the strike?
Wait.
He's begging me to wait.
Yes.
I mean, I was running at this guy in a full sprint and he just stabbed me.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Even if I wanted to wait, which I don't know that I would have had the reaction to stop myself because I am already bringing my axe down on his head.
This is a heavy axe. Well, kill him.
And the axe
He's dead.
sinks into his head. Or
Man, I hope that wasn't secretly your dad or something.
Poppy, what are we doing over here? Are we letting this little kiddo go?
Does he look like, what's like the most obvious thing that I could make fun of him for? Does he have like a zit or ugly hair?
So he very specifically has no pants. Like he has pants, but they were ripped above the knees and not a normal fashion. And now he has these really weird shorts and like long boots, and it obviously makes him look a little off.
Okay, I'm gonna get like a little closer. Hey, nice pants, genius. Where'd you get them? Where'd you get them?
Go ahead and make a presence check.
I have advantage at presence checks to intimidate.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
That felt more like a taunt to me.
it is an intimidating taunt.
Those are two different things.
It's such an intimidating taunt.
I'll give you
He's so
another
scared.
try to try to intimidate him.
All right, check it out. Hey, you're not gonna need those pants anymore when I separate your body into two different pieces.
Alrighty, I consider that intimidation.
All right, let's do it.
I'm sure somewhere in the world that is considered a threat.
20.
And he kind of like falls back on his butt a little bit, and before like kind of like getting himself to his feet and throwing a dagger at you.
Yeah, do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Yeah, that's good. That's what I want.
Why is everybody rolling so many crits?
Why is everybody rolling so many crits?
And he
It's
does.
fine. I'm gonna parry it.
He does
Yo!
2 damage.
2 damage?
He does 2 damage. Hold on, let me
Dang,
actually
now
roll for him because I
kinda feel
couldn't
bad.
see
Should I
the
even bother?
roll.
He rolled a 2.
Oh no,
Oh,
he
no, he didn't.
just does 2 damage. So that's just 4 damage. So if you roll a 2, you block. Well, you have to roll a 4 essentially, because he doesn't have a damage dice. He just does 2 damage. What a weirdo.
Let me throw this in my chat so that I can access it myself. Don't worry about it. Okay, so 2d6 is what I'm rolling, and I need
Yep.
to get a 2. Here we go.
4. A 2.
A 2 and a 1.
So you're able to block. I'd consider it 2 different dice rolls. You're able to block a little bit of the damage. As that dagger flies up, you kind of bring up the parrying blade, but not quick enough. You're able to slow its arrival, but it still kind of slices your shoulder a little bit, and you take 2 damage.
And you know what? That really didn't change anything, but I just wanted to practice.
Hey, I mean, you got him. You blocked him.
I blocked him, and now I get to kill him.
If you can.
How far would you say I could throw?
And
This is taking way too long.
close range.
Oh shit, I missed. 8 with fear.
That's Clay just kind of shoots a pot shot, and you kind of just see an arrow fly above his head and pierce into the stone over here.
I mean, I don't even care about this guy. I'm also like, oh, yeah, I'll just like casually walk closer to him. How far
Climb
can I
down
get
the
down this
cliff. Go
cliff?
ahead and make an agility roll to climb down the cliff.
Oh, that's good because my agility is so good.
Clay nudges Orvek and says, "Watch this," and closes his eyes and takes another shot.
Go ahead and roll at
Oh my
disadvantage.
gosh, my agility is so good.
Yeah, you're actually able to slide down there pretty well. But while you're taking that opportunity to slide down, he's gonna run at you and make an attack.
Okay, good.
That one
That is
actually
a
hits.
14 with fear.
That hits.
A 14 actually hits?
That hits, yes.
With my eyes closed. Hell yeah.
Does a 9 hit you, Poppy?
It doesn't. That's
So he
crazy.
goes to stab you. And as he's about to stab you, he gets hit in the side with an arrow out of nowhere. How much damage did you do?
Good question. Let's find out.
Ho ho.
It's not bad. 16 damage.
All right. And he just... you bastards. I like these pants. My mother got them for me. And then he dies.
I'd take his pants.
You mean his shorts?
Yeah,
Okay.
these will
Alright.
be good for the summer.
Well,
I'm
bet
I'm
you can't
making a
do that,
note.
Orvek.
I don't have a bow.
Clay hands him his bow. Here, try it.
Well, they're all
Oh my
dead
gosh.
now, so there really wouldn't be any point.
You can still shoot him.
Well, it's more of a challenge when it's a moving target. I'm more trained on moving targets, so if it's a dead target, it doesn't really get to me flowing and going, so I just don't feel like I'd be able to really perform
Shoot
at
me.
the best Okay.
Shoot
me.
Poppy.
He immediately,
Chewy.
without even taking a second thought, pulls the drawstring of the bow. Just misses. Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't close my eyes. I got a little bit excited. Let me try it again. Hold on. And he closes his eyes. This one is going to be at
Well, too
disadvantage.
excited, sir.
And
Can Clay impose disadvantage?
no, he was already at disadvantage. He closed his eyes.
Give him
And-
more disadvantage.
And it actually goes
Oh.
straight to where the first one went.
Huh. I meant to do that. Here's your bow.
Thanks.
Alright, that's one slot in the Clay column. Clay is beating Orvek by 1 point.
Please. I've got it telepathically. You hear? I've got at least 4 points. Let's not lie.
You have a separate column for personal points. These are only against Orvek.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I don't.
Clay
Really?
turns to Orvek and says, "All right. I know it's a little bit morbid, but we should see if these guys have anything that could help us along the way."
Morbid, we don't really got much of anything going on at the camp. We need whatever we can find here. Let's scrounge around.
I already got
point.
the shorts.
She got the shorts, so we don't need to worry
Good job,
about
I
that.
guess.
Let's go scrounge around.
Lovely.
Alrighty. And first, Clay's loot.
Was I able to retrieve my spear?
Yep.
Heck no.
Uh,
Get rid of that
yeah.
thing.
Clay,
That I threw at this guy.
you find a valor stone. Poppy, you find a charm potion,
Ooh.
as well as more varicleaves.
Ain't nobody succeeding the next time I'm trying to get information.
Neat.
You also find some coded documents.
Oh,
man.
The
Coded
guy
with a
up
D.
here.
it's like coded in what?
Ah, lovely.
Read it.
Clay, I need you to make an instinct check while searching him.
Sure. Why not?
Oh my gosh.
That is still a crit. That
Oh.
is still a crit.
So while searching him, you find this like hidden pocket on the inside of his jacket, and you pull it out and you find this long slept piece of paper. It looks to be some sort of cipher.
Well, well. What have we here? Oh my. That's going in the box.
It's the lottery numbers. We're gonna be rich. I'm gonna take everyone's pants while I'm at it.
You and pants,
One,
dude. Is
two,
that going to be
three,
your new thing
four,
now?
5, 6. Okay, literally these orphans don't have anything, so now all of a sudden pants are pretty valuable, one could say.
A few of them have cloaks
I
as
guess
well.
you're not wrong.
Huh?
A few of them have like hooded cloaks as well. Strikes you as
Yeah, I'm
just
taking all of it.
reusable flat material.
I'm even taking the useless, disgusting stuff because we can wash it and repurpose it.
Do you have a big
I have
enough
an infinite bag.
Oh, goodness gracious. She is nitpicking. So this is going to actually take you guys probably an hour or two of just looting and getting this stuff together. So
Short
at this
rest.
point, Orvek is actually coming up here to do what he needs to do to set up a camp.
All right, sure. I mean, it is evening, and we just finished a massive feast. I'm sure we're all probably pretty tired at this point.
And you just
I'm
finished
thirsty.
a massive fight.
Who's got some tea?
We didn't happen to come across any money.
You were able to find, I forget money's in this game, yeah. You were able to come across about
Where
5
are we gonna
handfuls
spend it?
of gold.
Sweet.
Oh yeah. Hey, Clay.
Huh?
Come here.
Where's here?
To me. I'm giving you 2 handfuls of gold.
All right.
Bada boom, bada bing. Your salary. I feel like it's been
Oh.
a minute since I paid you, so I'm re-upping.
Yeah, I was just beginning to get bored too.
Hooray! Now you're stuck. 6 more months.
Right.
4 more years.
Don't remind me.
Indentured servitude. Ha ha ha. And I collect the pants.
Just an armor that doesn't already have a feature.
Booty shorts and 7 pants. I wonder. I wonder.
Oh, hey. Actually, Poppy,
Huh.
I think you should have this.
Please be a bomb. Oh.
No. It's something for your armor.
Oh. Okay, in that case, I think you should have this. Something for your
What?
face.
What's wrong with my face?
Nothing.
Okay then. Sure.
I think if we're going to be sneaking in the future, we have a better chance of succeeding if we have any kind of outside help whatsoever, considering we're so bad at it.
Can you put the glamour stone on the ground out of your inventory?
You can find
Heck
it
no.
in the items. It's under General Grabbins.
It's under gobbledygook, yeah. You heard him right.
And then clay exploded.
I threw it in the woods. Go get it.
There we go.
Pick up that stone off the floor.
I can't.
I can't either. What have you done?
So what have I done? This appears to be an issue.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
It's permanent. You're right.
Yeah, of course not. We're just losing our minds.
We're just gonna set up a camp with Orvac.
Yeah, for sure.
And I eat the stone. No.
Don't do that.
It'd probably take a downtime action to be able to fashion the stone. You could probably ask for Orvek's help.
Oh, dude, asking for Orvek's help
Orvek.
is a great idea. He's a smith.
Orvek. My good, close, personal friend Orvek who likes me. Will you put
Yeah.
this stone on my shirt?
Yeah, I guess you were pretty helpful in that fight, and we're gonna need you around a bit more. You're gonna stand to be a bit nicer to me, though.
I pass him a pair of pants.
You know, my disciple is an orphan, so he could probably use these. I'll keep him. I'll help you apply this.
And with his help, you won't need a roll. It'll be applied quite successfully.
Excellent.
And would you guys like to take a long rest?
Wow. A long
Would love
rest
to.
for me?
Alrighty, let's go
It's
ahead
been
and go
so
through
long.
those downtime actions.
Well, I certainly need to tend to my wounds.
As do I.
I'm gonna prepare.
Okay.
I need some hope. Clay, if you prepare, we both get 2 hope.
Are we bunking down for a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. I
Wow.
am full on hope, so I don't need it.
Boo. Fine. I use hope all the time. I'm a hopeful individual.
Indeed, you are.
I'm the face of the revolution.
Oop, that's the wrong way.
I can't open my box again.
Sweet. Then
Yep, the box is once per day.
sweet.
Dang it.
Cool.
Clay will be able to use his pipe again, however.
Smoke that.
Don't mind if I do. And whenever we're sitting down, probably around the fire, just relaxing and resting, Clay is going to offer some river bacco to Orvek.
Okay, yeah. My lungs are bad enough from the forge smoke. I don't need to make it any worse.
Very well. Your loss.
Ask if
All right.
you constantly crystallize your lungs every time you use this Sears pipe, and one day it'll
I
kill
mean-
you.
What are you talking about?
It's a thing. It happens. I've seen
I've
it.
been smoking since I was 12. I'll be fine.
Dude, that was like 40 years ago. You don't have much time left.
I'm not that old.
You're what? A young 60?
I'm 27, you ass. Orvek's right. You do need to start being nicer.
Okay, here's some pants.
I don't want pants. I already have pants.
Okay, well, I'm keeping these shorts, so don't ask for them.
I don't want the shorts either.
Good.
I feel like, honestly, those shorts would fit. I don't need the pants. What am I talking?
You know, Orbeck, just when I think we're not friends.
Wait,
I asked the Sears
Why
pipe
would you
if
think
Poppy's gonna
that?
give Orvek their
why
pants.
why would you think that? Why would you think we're not friends, Poppy? Is there something wrong
I don't
between
know.
us?
Yeah.
Virginia's influence. What?
What?
There's something
Yeah,
wrong.
no, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? What's wrong?
Yeah. I mean, I just don't really like you. I'm sorry.
What?
It's not personal. Well, I mean, like, it kind of is, right? But like, it's not your fault. Well, I mean,
Poppy,
not
what the
not
fuck are
your
you
fault.
talking about?
What?
I
I'm not okay. We're allies, so I'm gonna be honest.
I appreciate your honesty, Poppy.
Sometimes I
Orvek
like you.
Orvek has been nothing but good to us.
I'm gonna go to bed.
That doesn't matter.
I'm gonna head to bed, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Or
night,
Vic
Orvek.
heads to bed.
Yeah. Good night.
Oof, man, I can't help but feel like that wasn't the right thing to say to that guy.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't. If he's just your ally, what does that make me? An inconvenience?
Don't tell me otherwise. I like you more than I don't like you. And Orvek is more hovering in that mid-range.
That's... You really should think of how to word these things. Good night.
Well, I'm out of downtime actions, so I don't have time to do that.
Oh, what was your question, Clay?
Earlier I jokingly said, is Poppy going to give Orvek her pants? But that was a kid.
Yeah, I did.
And
think that
I
was
could
the
tell you
real
that
one.
I think my question is... of Dren and Jarek.
It has to be yes or no.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to think of how to word this. Is there a chance? Never mind. Nope. Not doing that one.
Say it.
No, I'm definitely not gonna say it.
Why do
I wanna give this-
I'm in grade school?
I
Oh my
have
gosh,
you,
just
Jarek,
say
and
it!
Dren
I'm not gonna
on a
say
table.
it.
No, it's no, it's nothing to what you're thinking of. It was way darker.
Aw. Well, then do what I want you to do.
No.
Who will win?
I only get this once a day. I'm not going to waste it. Okay. Legit question, and not for the reason that you think. Will I see Mira again?
It's for the reason you think.
There is no answer. You're not able to come to a conclusion.
Dude, fate is in your own hands.
Okay. I guess I just have to be all right with that.
Is this character growth?
Not really, no.
Not really. He's got to be all right with whatever.
In your company? Yeah, I really do.
So tempting to take Orvek's pants.
I'm
But I
sleeping
won't.
right next to him.
We're allies. I don't take from allies unless it's funny. It would be funny. No, I mustn't. You know what I want to do?
I guess we were all snuggled up in this corner.
You guys are snuggled up in that corner.
Don't make it weird.
You're making it weird. put a bedroll between us.
Fine, I'm gonna snuggle with Orvek.
Okay, good. I'm gonna write down that you said that. That's a point for Orvek.
What does
Hey,
this
he's a
even
sensitive-
mean?
He's a sensitive guy. He needs someone to cry into.
I have a table for everyone winning their favor. Orvek and Eamon. Orvek is winning Clay's favor more.
Orvek is winning my favor?
Yes.
Don't speak for me. You don't know that.
It's the mathematical equation to solve your emotions.
It's really
He's
not.
simply winning.
Clay's emotions are a mathematical game to Poppy.
Clay takes his
I'm
earring
winning.
out so he can't hear her anymore.
Good. That's what I want. I am going to stand with my shoeless feet still, because I never put them back on, and try to get in touch with the earth before I go to bed.
All right. You're able to connect with the flux in the earth and the area around you, and attune yourself with it and sort of get lost with it a little bit before you settle on to go to sleep.
I sink into the earth and become the earth.
I am Earth. And when the three of you awake, Orvek quickly tidies up camp and leads you to the edges of this part of the forest, and you guys make your way to what is the outskirts of a small settlement that was on the other side of the river of Hollow Ford. The ruins are thin here. There are burned homes giving way to broken fences and trampled reeds, and the soft hiss of the river fog rolling low across the ground. The Grimbrand patrols typically don't linger this close to the water. There's too many blind angles, too many places to disappear in these ruins. At this point, Orvek, he stops first. He raises this clenched fist, and as the three of you slow, boots sinking slightly into this damp earth, his eyes start scanning the tree line, then the half-collapsed boathouse ahead, its roof sagging. The doors of this boathouse hanging crooked on rusted hinges.
You'll be here,
He says quietly. His voice isn't hopeful, it's more resigned.
as long as he isn't dead.
You guys wait quietly. And then a shape moves from beneath the boathouse, and a figure steps into view, lean, hood pulled low, clothes patched and burned in places where sparks once caught. His hands are empty, raised enough just to show he means no harm, but not enough to look weak.
Still breathing. That's gotta count for something.
You shouldn't have come back this close.
You shouldn't have made enemies who carry your work on their backs.
He looks past Orvek, his eyes settling on you, Clay, then lingering for a moment on Poppy. There's recognition there, respect, and fear.
These the ones?
Orvek nods.
They are.
At this point, he steps closer to the three of you, lowering his voice as if the river itself might be listening.
The Red Hood's been sighted again. Same bastard, same axe.
Orvek's tall jaw tightens.
Bright red hood, heavy wool. He never takes it off. The axe is strapped across his back like a trophy. The same curved half, reinforced spine. Don't need to tell you, I made it.
He looks at you, Clay, notices the big axe you carry.
He swings it like it's part of him. I saw him cut through his shield last week. He didn't even slow down.
Poppy, you can sort of feel it as you're more attuned to people's emotions. Something shifts in Orvek. Not rage. Something heavier.
Where?
At this point, you see the hooded man in front of you. He hesitates for a second.
I saw him heading towards this scarred forest, far side of the swamp. He's moving between patrol clusters, testing lines, drawing attention. But I don't think that's the real reason he's there. From what I hear, from what they're talking about, the Forge Master you've been asking about, he's dismantling an old Corvain site out there. The Red Hood is sort of his go-between. Where he goes, others know. If you want the axe, take the hood. And if you want the forge, make him bleed and follow the blood. I need to disappear now. I've already said too much, and the information I told you, with the ways I got it, if I don't disappear, they make sure I'll regret it.
Does this guy have
Wait.
brands on his skin?
At this point, he is already starting to vanish into the fog. Most of him is covered by
Whoa.
a cloak and other clothing. He is very hidden himself in his silhouette.
Who was that guy?
Orvik doesn't answer. He sort of just stares into the empty space where the man was once standing.
That axe.
I'm sorry, Horvik.
That axe was the last thing my son and I ever made together. And now, it's in the hands of a monster.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Hell yeah. Good game, everybody. We had like no crits last time and all of the crits this time.
At least
Thank
18
goodness.
of the crits. And we had plot development, new little critters that are following you around that all you have to do is recite their names and they'll show up and do a task.
Interesting. Good to
And
know.
I still don't have my gun. But one day.
Clay successfully fed the camp.
Yeah.
That was cute.
I did enjoy that whole interaction quite a bit.
And
Big ol' heroes.
a new keeper of the Children of the Veil was named.
Orvek.
Nope. You never got her name. But it was that 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, it was Thistle.
Nope. This was dead.
Oh, the other one. The right. Got you.
What if her name is Thistle?
It's
Thistle 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Loira Yeah, Laura Vale.
Hmm. Very interesting.
At this point, guys, we're getting
So-
into some fucking meat and potatoes of this stuff. Like, we're getting to the point where, like, we're about to interact with some brand masters. We're about to have the fate of the revolution on some shoulders and decisions.
Buddy, we already got into the meat and potatoes. I just fed the camp.
Don't you remember?
We're getting to the silverware, then the knives.
Don't eat those.
The
That's
fine
bad.
china. We're winning. We don't lose,
We haven't
This'll
lost
died.
yet.
but we don't usually lose.
Yeah, that one was unfortunate. Popping into existence just to watch her get ripped in half. That was fun. It was a good time.
We only lose in social situations.
Basically, yeah.
I don't know. You guys have been doing pretty well in the past few social situations.
I think I just made this guy depressed.
Except for
He
that
was
one.
just
That
starting
one
to
was
feel like you.
aggressive. You just aggressively demeaned this man
Yeah.
and insulted him.
He asked. He literally asked if there was a problem, and like there was. So what was I supposed to say?
But your problem was like, yeah, I just don't like you.
Just don't like you. Well, it's better to get it out in the air. Don't worry. I have a. You know what? Let me write it down so I don't forget.
So the main
Fix
use of the grave snitches
back.
are to essentially like pass notes back and forth between camp.
Got you.
Fix Orvek's emotional problems.
Well, if that okay,
Boom.
I think I got it now. If that's the case, then I think next session I'm gonna send probably Knuckle with that cipher I just picked up. I'm gonna send him to Mira.
You better
you
make a
would
real
have-
cipher.
You would have to have like something they can use, unless they know that person, then you can use their name. So you'll be able to use Mira's name.
Right. That's what I remember.
You better introduce them to.
One
Me.
thing to keep in mind with these guys is you can use blood. However, it makes them very finicky and irritable isn't the right word, but you kind of get what
Like
I'm
on
trying
edge.
to put down here. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Well, I don't have anything with Mira's blood, so I don't think that's
Yeah.
necessary right now.
It's just in case it comes up. You never know how long these guys will stick around.
So, for
There's probably
example,
blood on the pants.
for example, if I wanted to send something to Poppy, if by any reason we got separated, I could show one of them the glamour stone that she just gave me, and they
Yep.
would be able to track her from that.
Yep. And
Perfect.
just from
Okay.
traveling with you,
Beauty.
they'll probably know Poppy.
That's fair.
Are we scented?
And at some point, you'll probably be able to give one over to Poppy, sort of.
But which one? The
I'm giving you
one
Knuckle.
that's normal or the one that's a freak?
Yeah, I'm definitely giving you Knuckle.
You need someone to keep you in line.
You know what? I like it. But I won't call him that until I have to.
I'm giving you the lazy one. Well, that's their name.
Knuckle isn't lazy.
Didn't the note say he was lazy?
No.
I think it said he was chill.
He's a very straightforward, do his job type of guy. When he accepts a task,
moves
he commits
slowly.
fully. He does not detour, investigate side trails, or improvises.
Yes.
He's very
Yes.
reliable and predictable.
Never wastes effort. That's why I thought he was lazy.
Yeah. It's more of he's
It's called
efficient than
efficiency.
lazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I looking at it now, I see that, but whenever I was just listening to it, I was like, "Oh, this guy's a fatty."
Oh, no.
Well, he might be a fatty too.
I guess he could be. In
They
theory.
have very
How
complementary
fat?
personalities.
Wow. Just like us.
I will break your teeth if you say that again.
You would cut your knuckles on him. Get it? Knuckle.
She does have the chomper feet.
And if I succeed with fear, you're gonna take 10 magic damage.
Unless
Clay
she's
tightens the
cursed.
stone knuckles he got from Cole.